So if you're just getting signed in with me, welcome. My name is Rachel. This is Mother Moon Yoga here in Southeast Iowa. And today we're going to be focusing on a gentle yoga practice, a little bit of flowing movement, but this is mostly about being slow and mindful and really paying attention to our body and what's going on. The reason we want to focus on our body is because we are going through new moon energy right now. So I talked about this on Monday, and then we didn't have a practice yesterday, and we're still kind of in that new moon energy right now. So we're feeling a little bit heavier, a little bit more tired or unmotivated. We want to just take advantage of that. We want to be more gentle with our body. We don't want to fight the energy and stress ourselves out. We're here to relax. So we're going to make sure that we're doing things that feel really good tonight. And as always, do what feels good for your body. That's kind of my general rule for my classes. So if you do something tonight and that doesn't serve your body, it causes discomfort or it distracts you from the ability to relax, go ahead and modify or do something totally different. Just begin to pay attention to what works for you. Begin your practice by just softening your body into this comfortable seat. Softening from head to toe, relaxing the muscles of your face. Relaxing your neck and your shoulders. Relaxing all the way down your spine into your hips and your low back and your legs. Just begin to relax. As you relax, you feel yourself connected to your mat or connected to this space where you're practicing right now. Just reminding you that you're here. Letting go of distracting thoughts. Just focusing on that relaxation to help stay focused and centered in. The more your body relaxes, the deeper your breath goes. Really breathing in, feeling your belly and your heart rise. Really breathing out, feeling your belly and heart soften along with the rest of your body. Take a few moments to set any intentions for your practice today. Take a few more breaths just to slow down, clear your mind, feel yourself really letting go just for now. Just for this next hour, give yourself this time. Take one more breath in and out, bring your hands together at your heart space. Keep your eyes closed. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, join at the top, and exhale down to your heart. We'll do that 2 more times. After that 3rd time, if your eyes are still closed, blink them open. If your legs are crossed, switch the cross in your legs. You can also just switch into a different seat if your legs were not crossed. We're gonna sit here a little longer, so once you make that switch, really focus on deeply relaxing your body again. It might feel weird, it might cause the body to tense up, so check back in. And let's take a twist. Let's take the left hand across, right hand behind, look around your shoulder. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, return to center, and then move to the other side. Inhale first, exhale, return to center. Keep your hands by your sides. Let's reach, left arm overhead, right arm walks out or reaches out for space if you need it. Keep pressing your sitting bones and your hips away from your hands and arms. You can decide where to take your gaze or how much you want to reach out or bend your elbow, pull back. Just listen to your body for a moment. Begin to move to the other side. Opening up here, deep breaths. Let's bring it all back to center. Keep your hands resting by your sides. Relax your shoulders. Inhale to look up. On the exhale, look down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. After this 3rd time, leave your chin down at your chest. Roll your right ear to your right shoulder, back down to your chest and to the left. So we're doing half circles, moving through the chest each way, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Let's do maybe 1 more each side. Once you finish, return to neutral and start to roll your shoulders back, down, and away. Keep going. And let's take just 1 more. And then take your legs out to the sides, right out in front of you. You're just gonna sit tall for a moment, bring your hands back down by your sides, roll your ankles in circles. Make sure that you go both directions. And then relax your feet, take your hands behind, lean back, press into your palms, your triceps, your shoulders, through your chest. And take a few deep breaths here. Bring it all back to neutral, flip it over into tabletop, hands and knees. We're gonna start with cow and cat. On an inhale, look out for your cow. On the exhale, look down for your cat. We'll keep going with the breath, really using this as an opportunity to create more space in your body. Grab maybe 1 more breath here. Take your first child's pose all the way back. Just relax. Let your head go. You can always bring the floor up to you if your head doesn't go all the way down. Use your hands as a prop. It's okay if your hips don't touch your heels. Just wherever you're at, try to relax. Take 1 more breath to clear your mind, and then walk right back up into hands and knees. Let's take a little stretch for the legs. Take your left foot back, toes on the ground, and just press into it. Keep relaxing your head. And then move it to the other side. Bring everything back to center. Keep your fingers facing forward, wrists under shoulders, and just rock back and forth with a neutral spine. Just Feeling this stretch throughout your wrists and your hands and anywhere else. When you're ready, turn your fingertips out to the sides and rock side to side, keeping your shoulders over your wrists. One more each way. And then return to neutral. Now we're gonna bring our fists down right next to one another. Come down to your forearms, round like a cat back, and just relax your head here and breathe. You can press into the ground for more. Bring it all back up to hands and knees, and then move into your first downward facing dog. Tucking your toes, lifting your hips, adjusting your legs. If you need to, relax your head. And from here, just take any movement that you need to. Take that time to really check in with your body again. Give it what it needs. Draw your navel gently in as you fold here, just to protect your back. Keep relaxing your head. Start to find some stillness. Walk your hands back towards your feet, but stay in your fold. So bend your knees as much as you need to, and then just start to hang. And it's okay if your hands don't touch the ground. Doesn't matter. Just make sure that you're leaning forward, relaxing your head. You can always straighten out your legs for more. Keep your navel drawing gently in. Slowly roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Once you rise up all the way, just roll your shoulders back, down, and away. Let's stay here, but interlace your hands behind and just start to open up. So you can open up or out or down, whatever you need to stretch across your chest and the front of your shoulders. You can move your neck around if you need to create some space there as well. Release your hands. Take them in front, interlace them again, but now the opposite way from normal. Reach up and overhead, flipping your palms. The more you reach your palms up, the more you root your legs and feet down into the ground. Use those strong legs and draw your navel in to lengthen throughout your spine. Now relax your shoulders a little bit and then dip it over to the right. You can change your gaze if you need to, just one or two more breaths. We'll go to the other side. Let's bring it all back to neutral. Relax your arms. Just shake that out for a moment if you need to. And then take your feet back into mountain pose. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, go all the way through your heart. Bend your knees, fold all the way down. Now take an inhale and half lift, looking out, flat back. Exhale, step back out to hands and knees. From here, let's inhale for that cow pose. Exhale for the cat pose. And then inhale, return to neutral. Tuck your toes, exhale into down dog, and just hold it this time. So find some stillness. Keeping your navel drawing in, keeping your head relaxed. You can even maybe shake it yes, no. Let go of any stress in the head and neck. Keep sinking your chest back toward your thighs. Grab one more breath here. And then lower back down to your child's pose. Just take a moment to slow down again. It's all about balancing the work with rest. So take these opportunities of stillness to find deep breaths. Just stay regulated with your heart rate. Slowly building that energy for your practice. Let's come up to hands and knees. We're just gonna do a twist. You're gonna go into thread the needle. You'll reach your right arm up and really press, really open first. Grab maybe one more inhale, and the exhale, thread it under and start to dig deep, lower down to your shoulder, your ear, your head, and just let go. We'll be here for a few breaths if you want to explore with your other hand. Really feel that twist all the way through to your mid-back. Let's unwind and move it to the other side. Make sure your right wrist is under. Sorry, your left wrist is under. You know what I mean. Reach your other arm up. Wrists under, shoulders. So really find this alignment. See how this is one long line? We don't want to lean because we want to keep our bones aligned for safety. So whenever you're ready, start to bring it under and lower it down. Let's unwind. We're gonna go back into downward facing dog again. So just lift your hips, press back and hold. Slowly walk up towards your hands or the top of your mat and come all the way up to standing. From here, you're gonna inhale, reach overhead, join your palms at the top. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna do that 2 more times, grounding in. And then we're gonna open up to a warrior 2. So step your left foot forward, your right foot out. As you open up, reach your arms across. So even though your body is open out to the side, you're looking out front and back. Your arms are reaching front and back. And your knee is tracking forward. So check in with that knee if you need to. And keep your shoulders relaxed, really reaching out, pulling the fingertips away for 1 more breath. And then press through your leg and straighten, relax your arms. Take a bend in that knee, step up to the top of your mat, reset into mountain, inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. And when you're ready, we're going to the warrior 2 on the other side, just starting to open up, reaching your arms out, finding that length throughout your wingspan to pull your shoulders down. You can really open those hips by pressing to the pinky toe edges of your feet. Grab 1 more breath. And then press and straighten your legs, relax your arms. Take that bend in the knees, step up to the top, grab a breath overhead. On the exhale, bring your hands to heart, reset. And we're gonna bring the arms down by the sides. Reach your right arm up, grab onto your wrist. Pull it a little bit farther over and then press your hips away from your hands. Your navel draws in to protect your spine as we lengthen out. And then relax it all back down. Just take a moment to reset. Relax those arms. And then reach the left arm up. Grab your wrist. Pull it over. Move into that side bend from there. Release all the way back down. We're gonna shake it out with a little twist. Just swinging those arms around in elephant trunk pose. Bend the knees, lift your heels. Be soft on those joint spaces in your lower body. Don't twist them too much. Start to slow down. And we're gonna ground back into our mountain pose, top of your mat. Take an inhale, reach overhead. And this time flip your palms and swan dive. So reach out wide, fold all the way back down. Bend your knees if you need to. And then inhale, half lift, gaze out. Exhale, step down to hands and knees, tabletop. And we're gonna work on our hips. So from here, lift your right foot out. Keep your toes pointed, keep your hips squaring down, but bend your knee. Now can you pull your knee towards your arm in a big circle and then back down and away. And we're gonna do maybe 2 to 3 more of those. Really pressing through your arms, strong shoulders. And then can you switch the direction of that circle and make sure you try to balance. So we're around 3 to 4 each way. And once you finish, just relax. Shake out those hips, press it back a little bit if you need to. And then we do have that other side, so when you're ready, reach out, bend your knee, pull your knee forward, circle down, out, and away. Let's do maybe 3 to 4, you choose. And then you will switch direction. And this time, once you finish, you're gonna go into your child's pose with your knees wider than your hips, letting go. Relax your head, take a few deep breaths. Let's come back up to tabletop. We're gonna bring our forearms back down, fists next to one another, but this time, take your left foot behind. Pick up your foot, cross it over to the left, set your toes back down. Keep your toes on the ground, press your heel away, look around your shoulder towards your foot. Feel that stretch through the waist, maybe through your hips or your ribs. And then we'll bring it all back to center. We're gonna move to the other side, take the other leg behind, then cross it over, and then look around towards your foot, same side. Pressing back. Bring it back to neutral. Rise back up to your tabletop. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, press and lift up to downward facing dog. From here, walk up towards the top of your mat. Rise all the way up to standing. Let's inhale, reach overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna go wide across the mat. We're finding a half squat or goddess pose, either one, whatever you wanna call it. The toes and knees are out to the corners. And as you come down, go ahead and support yourself for this variation. We're just gonna take an opportunity to let it feel good. So sink your tailbone down and move around with your hips. You can rock back and forth, out and under, whatever you need. Make sure the rest of your body is relaxed. You've got maybe one more breath here, and then find center. And then lower your left shoulder down and in for a twist. You can press into those legs for more. Let's go to the other side. Bring it all back to center, rise all the way up, step all the way back into your mountain pose. Take a breath overhead. Hands to heart, interlace your fingers, take them behind your head. Press your head into your hands, pull your shoulders down. Really root down into your feet, get tall, draw that navel in. And if you want to drop your elbows down each way, go ahead. Got maybe 1 to 2 more deep breaths. And then we'll bring it all back to neutral. Relax your arms down by your sides. Now again, you're gonna take them behind, maybe the opposite way, you decide. Bend your knees. You're going back into a fold. This is a deep chest stretch. So as you reach out, it's almost like your arms are trying to go over your head. You are gonna relax just like you did before. From there, just lean in. Trying to bring those fists farther forward. Keep breathing wherever you are. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. Be soft in your upper body here. And stay in your fold, but release your arms. Just hang out. You can straighten up those legs if you need to. We're gonna slowly roll it back up to standing. Grab a breath overhead. Hands to heart. Going right back to our warrior two. Step your right foot forward, your left foot out. And then reach long over your legs, just like you did before. So this time we're just gonna open and close our hands. Just reaching out, squeezing the fist, stretching the fingers. Every time you reach out, pull those shoulders down. And then just hold it, reaching out, straighten your leg. We're gonna work on triangle, but this first one we're gonna go slow. Bring your hands to hips. Slide your front hand down your leg. Now as you fold towards your toes, really press your hips away. It's about lengthening through your side body. It's not about getting down to the leg. So just take your time supporting yourself. Your hand might go above or below your knee. Maybe it goes down to your ankle or foot. Maybe it goes to the ground. You can also reach the other arm up to that full triangle. The key is to really squeeze through your legs here. Press into your big toes for balance. Wherever you're at, long side body. Squeeze through your top obliques, rise all the way back up. Find your warrior two one more time. And then swing your back arm through, step up to the top. Let's take a breath overhead. You're just gonna reset, moving to your warrior two on the opposite side. So just take time to set it up. And this time we'll just flip our palms, back and forth. Long shoulders, long arms. All right, palms stay down, straighten your leg, get ready for your triangle. Now you can go the way we did before, sliding down, or you can just start to reach out. Press your hips away, lengthen through your side body, squeeze through your legs, come down whenever you're ready. Maybe that other arm reaches up. You can decide where you go. Find your balance, breathe into it. Let's squeeze the top obliques, rise back up, find your warrior two. Swing your back arm through, step up to the top of your mat, grab a breath overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. Stay in your fold. Clasp your elbows, just hang out for a moment, let it go. Feel free to take a little rock or sway. Switch the bind in your elbows. Release your arms, get a little deeper, straighten those legs if you need to. And then take an inhale to a half lift. Exhale, step out to plank pose this time. You can always lower to the knees if you need to. Otherwise, you're just gonna hang out here in this plank. So really press into the ground. Draw your navel in. We're gonna lower through and stay on the belly. So once you get there, untuck your toes, take your elbows wide, relax your head. And just for now, let's bend our knees and rock the feet side to side. Just one more. And then relax your legs long. We're gonna go into Sphinx pose today. So it's just like it sounds, like the Sphinx. You're gonna bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. You're reaching those lion's paws out to the ground, really grounding in with your claws, the ends of your fingers. And you wanna find a place where you can sit tall and you've got some mobility in your shoulder girdle. So if you feel like stiff and you can't move, see if maybe you need to walk your elbows out or away, wider, more narrow. Explore what you need. And if it feels good, you're just gonna hang out and you wanna work to relax from your glutes down. So relax the glutes and the legs. Lengthen out of your spine. Draw that navel in to support you there. Pull your shoulders back, down, and away. Grab one more breath. And then lengthen back down to your belly, elbows wide. Bend your knees, wipe your legs side to side, just like before. Maybe switch your head to the other way if you're on your cheek, even out. Let's relax our legs long and press all the way up to downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Walk up to your hands. Come all the way up to standing. Grab a breath overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna do that one more time. And swan dive all the way back down. Take a half lift. Step out to your plank pose. You're gonna pause here. Take a deep breath in. This time move through chaturanga into upward facing dog. And right away go to your downward facing dog. Just hold. You're actually gonna stay in your dog and take it for a little walk. So one knee at a time, you're gonna bend and press the other heel away and switch it out. Go at your own pace, follow your breath. Keep relaxing your head. Let's take maybe one more each way and then find some stillness. Walk up towards your hands, come all the way up to standing. Grab an inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going back to that half squat or goddess pose. Toes and knees go out to the corners. And this time you can come down maybe first supporting on your legs, but then find the strength of your legs, really ground in and bring your hands up to your heart. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. If it's too much tension, bring your hands down. It's okay to support yourself. We're just trying to relax, remember that. Grab one more breath here. Press your legs, get really strong. Turn your toes forward. Now we're going down into a wide standing fold, so really lengthen out through your spine. Relax your head when you're ready. You can do a little rock or sway if it feels good. Grab maybe one more breath, draw the navel in as you rise all the way back up. Just heel toe or step back into mountain pose. You're gonna ground here. Take a big breath overhead. Bring your hands to heart. We're going into tree pose. So really mindful of your tree pose. Remember, gravity is a little bit stronger to the earth right now. This might help you feel really grounded, or it might affect your balance in a different way, but we're gonna start grounding into the right foot. When you're ready, turn your left foot out and decide if you wanna stay right here. Maybe you start to stack your heel over your ankle. If you wanna take it off the ground, maybe you just go to a toe or you lift it up to your calf. Or you can go all the way up above your knee. So just mindful not to go on the knee, and then if you wanna take your hands somewhere else, go ahead. We're just gonna hold for a few breaths. Wherever you're at, jaws relaxed, shoulders are soft. Shaking is awesome. Breathe into the shakiness. Means your muscles are working. Your nerves are firing. Grab one more breath and then let it all go. Shake it out. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna ground and move into the left side, right leg turning out, stack your foot wherever you wanna go. It might be different on this side, so just explore. You might wanna hold your hands differently. Calm your mind by just focusing on your breath, balance, inhales and exhales. Grab one more breath and release back down. Let's ground into our mountain pose and then just take your feet a little bit farther out to the corners for a full squat. Now you can go back to the half squat we just did, or you can start to make your way all the way down. It doesn't matter what your heels do, it doesn't matter what your hands do. Just keep your toes and knees in the same direction and sink your tailbone down. Just relax. Let everything go for a few more breaths. We are going to bring it all the way down to seated. Now, once you get there, begin to take a straddle or a V-sit, toes, legs out to the corners, and we are going to walk it forward. Now, as you walk it forward, make sure you do this with a flat back. So try not to round, pull your shoulders back. Stay in your straddle, but walk your hands behind. Lean back into your palms. Press and open across the front of your body. Bring it all back to neutral. You're going to bend your left knee and ground your elbow in. Press the elbow into the leg to twist away. Your other arm reaches behind and look around your shoulder. Bring it back to neutral and switch it out. Move to the other side. Opening your ribs. Bring it all back to neutral. Find a comfortable seat, whatever works for your body. We're gonna open up through our shoulders. So you're gonna reach your arms out, that big wingspan like you did in Warrior Two, and then wrap yourselves in a big old hug. Cross one arm over the other. Walk your hands around your shoulders or your shoulder blades. When you can't go any farther, you're just gonna move around with it. Just feeling the back of your heart really open up. Feeling more space for your lungs to expand. Listen to what your body needs. Relax your jaw. Let's grab maybe one more breath here and then relax and just switch it to the other side. Might feel different here. Just explore and move around. Deep breaths the whole time. Just ask your body what it needs right now. How do you need to move to be able to breathe deeper? To feel more relaxed? Bring it all back to neutral and relax your arms. Take your legs out in front of you about hip distance. Take your hands behind, bend your knees, feet go on the ground. Widen them up a little bit more than the hips and then rock your knees side to side. Bring everything back to neutral. Now set up the legs about hip distance, your toes face forward. We're gonna do one reverse tabletop. Make sure your fingers are facing towards your body. Press through your triceps, tuck your navel in, and then lift. Really stretch across the front of your body. You can look up or back, but keep some strength in your neck. Press through your shoulders and chest. Lift your hips, lift your belly, lift your ribs. Grab one more inhale. And exhale all the way down. And let it go. Good. Bring your legs into a butterfly. The feet are gonna go a little bit farther out than normal for some hip circles. You'll inhale to circle forward and exhale to circle away. Just let it feel good for your spine. Switch directions whenever you're ready. Once you feel balanced, make your way all the way down to your spine, connecting your back to your mat. Once you get there, hug your knees into your chest. Just give yourself a little squeeze or a rock side to side. And then take your knees over to the right, opposite arm reaches away. Look away from your knees into a full spinal twist. Really relax into those exhales. And then move it to the other side. Looking away from your knees. Take one more deep breath, return everything to center. Take your feet up to the ceiling, flex and point your ankles. And then roll your ankles in circles. Make sure to go both ways. Bend your knees, take your feet on the ground wider than your hips, rock your knees side to side, releasing that low back. And then hug your knees back in, give yourself one final little squeeze. And then release all the way down. Start to find your final resting pose, your Shavasana. Relaxing your body now, beginning to close your eyes and just let go. So sinking back into your breath, sinking back into a state of deep relaxation. So I'm gonna get a little closer, seated, so that I can guide you through this relaxation, but I invite you to just lie down. Just lie down and relax. And breathe, really connect back to your breath. Feeling how your inhales and your exhales are moving through your body. Feeling yourself sink down with your exhales, letting go. Start to really bring your awareness inward, softening from head to toe. Soften the top of your head and the back of your head, the back of your neck and your shoulder blades. Soften around your eyes and your temples. Relax your jaw. Relax behind your ears. Relax your throat. Even feel your tongue settle. Feel your whole head letting go of any tension. Soften your chest and your collarbones. Let that help you relax your shoulders. Keep relaxing throughout your upper body, all the way down through your arms, and your wrists, and your hands, and your fingers. Everything lets go now. Soften the spaces in your underarms and down the sides of your body. Soften the muscles between your ribs. Soften your outer hip spaces and your waist. Feel breath moving into these places as you soften. Relax the front of your body, your abdominal muscles, your belly, your hips. Everything lets go now. And relax the back of your body. Soften all of your back muscles. Soften all of your vertebrae all the way down to your tailbone. Relax your lower body, soften your hips and glutes, soften down throughout your legs. Relax your ankles and your feet and your toes. And begin to relax your whole body. The more your body relaxes, the more you breathe deeply in and out, and the more you clear your mind. Just let go. Just for now, give yourself this time for stillness and relaxation. Very gently come back and more aware now. Keeping your eyes closed, just take some deeper breaths in and out as you move your fingers and your toes. If it feels good for your body, start to reach your arms all the way overhead. Take a few deep breaths all the way through your body, toes and fingers reaching away from one another. And on an exhale, hug your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze or rock side to side. And when you're ready, roll to the side of your choice, but stay on your side just a little bit longer. Allow yourself to breathe into the stillness, keeping your mind here on your mat, with your body, with your breath. And once you feel ready, gently press back up to a comfortable seat. And as you settle into that comfortable seat, bring your hands to heart and your eyes closed. No rush, just take your time to settle in. Find your posture supporting you, sitting tall, relaxing shoulders over hips, belly gently drawing in to support the length of your spine. Keep your body soft, relaxed throughout your eyes, your jaw, your neck and shoulders, all the way down your spine, down into your hips and your legs, coming full circle, back to the way that you started. As you come back full circle, just notice if there's any place on your body that still needs to let go. Give it permission to release now with your exhales. Take this time to reflect on the practice you did. Notice how you feel. Notice any shifts that you made. Keep your eyes closed, lift your heart to head, bow your head to heart, sealing in gratitude for your body, for your breath, for your wellness, for this time to slow down and take deep relaxation, knowing that this helps your body feel good, keeps it healthy. With the eyes closed, inhale, reach overhead, open mouth, exhale to your heart. 2 more. And I'm just going to end with an Om followed by 3 Shantis. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Which means peace, peace, peace throughout all the world, throughout the universe, throughout all of us. Peace be with us all. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste.